So, hey Aquarius, my name is Chris and this is your reading for October. Cut across, and we're starting with the Knight of Cups. Shows up a lot in all the readings. Let's just see where this is going. Manifestation, the Magician and the Knight of Cups, right? So you manifest, the secret of manifestation is really that you manifest with your heart space, right? You give it your direction with your intellect, right? What you want to manifest, that's what you think about, right? But how you manifest that, that's from your heart space. And the Knight of Cups is reminding you about this. So what are you manifesting right now? Where are your frequencies at right now, right? Are you worried? Are you, I don't know, are you hopeful? Are you optimistic? Keep it in a balance. That's the foundation with the Two of Pentacles. There's the Victory March. Six of Wands, that's a good energy. That's the crown of your reading. Recent past, the Strength card. Yeah, you learned a lesson, right? I mean, you know how to do it. Don't fight what you don't like. Embrace what you like, right? So if you fight something, you give it more energy, right? And if you fight, you basically manifest what you don't like, what you're fighting, right? So be very mindful of where your emotions are, what your heart frequency is all about. But I'm telling you this, but it seems like you already know that. So you're pretty much in balance, so you keep in the balance. All sorts of things are thrown at you. So the sea in between, or the sea in the background here is a little, you know, up and down, but you're balancing it out. And what is the next card? The Chariot. The universe is on your side, supporting you. The Moon card, more confirmation that you're totally manifesting from your subconscious mind. Outside position with the Five of Wands. It's not the Five of Swords, right? It's the Five of Wands. So whatever is happening, coming in from the outside world, right? But whatever you're confronted with in the outside world, take it sporty, can you say this? You know, take it like a challenge. Take it like you know, it's training basically. It's not serious. It's not a fight. So don't worry about that. And you're doing this, right? There's the Queen of Swords in your potential, hopes and fears basically. You're doing everything right. I'm telling you how to do it, but it's from the cards here, what I'm seeing here. You're doing it right. And there's the Tower. Interesting combination, bottom of the deck, the Judgment card. So you're waking up to something. There's a resurrection going on. The Tower, usually when the Tower shows up, people kind of freak out a little bit, but I don't see any reason to freak out here. If anything, you're manifesting this Tower. And this Tower is, let's not forget the Six of Wands here at the crown of your reading. You're manifesting this, and you're manifesting this from your heart space, right? It's something that you want. Your feelings are in alignment with this, right? There's something, an old structure that is just not serving you anymore. You learned everything there is to learn, and now it's time to leave that structure. And leaving that structure is the victory, and you're manifesting this victory. So Tower, I don't know what it is, but you're totally manifesting it. Let's just clarify the Six of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups. What else we got? Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune, Strength card, Victory March, Tower. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so this is the clarifier for, I had the Six of Wands in mind, and the Six of Wands is clarified with the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is this energy where you feel like an outcast, like you don't belong, and you're out in the cold and you don't belong, right? And then victory. then the triumph march, right? everybody's cheering you on and everybody's happy and you're totally successful. So you went through something probably pretty difficult, right? 8 of Wands energy, but you didn't take the bait, right? You didn't fight it. You learned from it and you mastered it. Moon card again showing up with the Strength card. Chariot is clarified by Page of Cups. You got the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Temperance, balance again. Two of Pentacles, the Temperance card. And what was I talking about, right? You have a choice here. Maybe somebody is trying in the outside world. That's the outside position, right? It's the 5 of Wands. It's not the 5 of Swords. And what is the clarifier? The 5 of Swords. So even if someone is trying to trigger you, even if someone is trying to engage you in a fight or engage you in some sort of drama, take it as just an exercise, right? You know how to deal with it, right? You keep your cool. Moon card clarified by the Moon card is clarifying the Strength card. The Moon card, again, that's your energy, very much aware of your subconscious energy, your intuition, your inner frequency of your heart. How do you feel? And how do you allow other people to make you feel? Or other circumstances in your life? Do you fight them? Do you engage in drama and conflict? No, you're not. Past energy, you already learned this. There's the Strength card, and you're manifesting big time. You know what's coming up and what's coming down is going to get up again, right? That's the 2 of Pentacles, and there's an again, these two opposites, right? The 5 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. So basically, the defeat march and the victory march, right? Kind of polar opposites, right? What goes down comes up again. Temperance. If you keep your inner frequency steady, if you keep your cool, so to speak, if you do not allow anybody to seduce you into a dirty fight, the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords is actually, you already won the dirty fight. Maybe you have been there in the dirty fight because there's the 5 of Pentacles. But now you're not going back to the 5 of Pentacles and not going back to the 5 of Swords. You're staying with the 5 of Wands. So whatever the world, whatever other people are dealing to you, you can handle it. Right? You know exactly how to handle it. And the super secret here is just there's the Hierophant clarifying the Queen of Swords. You know exactly, eyes on the prize, basically. You know what you want. You know how to get it. And the secret to manifest your victory here, and your victory is probably freeing yourself. Let's just say maybe that's your tower, and maybe maybe that structure became too tight and too, no longer serving you. But maybe you're just kicking someone out of your life, right? In a gentle and calm way, you're manifesting something and you're freeing yourself from something. And what I see you freeing yourself from is being easily triggered, right? Let's just do the last clarifier for the Tower. Leaving behind what no longer serves you, the 8 of Cups, right? Bottom of the deck, the 10 of Pentacles. That's so intense, right? The victory march and the Tower, but the universe is totally on your side. There's the Chariot with the Page of Cups, right? Knight of Cups with the 6 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune with the Magician. So as I said, Just keep your cool. Don't allow anybody to trigger you. Golden Light number 7 Oracle card. And let's just see what this is all about. Integrity. Integrity. Love's golden light shines upon you and something is healed or comes to fruition. It has been a long and at times difficult journey, but you have stayed your course and remained true. Because of this, something you have long desired will now manifest, or a situation or relationship in need of healing will be healed. You will one day look back and see how all that transpired has been necessary. See how all that has transpired has been necessary because it made you stronger and wiser. The integrity and courage you show will continue to positively impact those around you. This will help them greatly when they too are faced with doubts or challenges. Focus on your inner light, for it is from within that all is possible. Focus on your inner light, for it is within that all is possible. Your soul is the eternal you, which holds infinite creative power and wisdom. Your true essence is light, the light of consciousness, creation and love. Well, I mean, 2 times the moon card, right? You're manifesting. You got the Queen of Swords here as well, right? So you know exactly where you want to go, what you want to achieve. The victory is in whatever no longer serves you. And what definitively has never ever served anybody is being easily triggered, right? By other people, by your own worries, by your own overthinking mind, you know? You can be Queen of Swords energy all you like all day long, right? But the wisdom in it comes that you, you give your energy, your manifestation, magician, right? You give that focus to your mind, you know, a direction where you want to go, right? A structure. But you fuel it with life and energy through your subconscious mind. And if anybody, right, who comes along and just trying to trigger you and trying to scare you and trying to shame you or trying to tell you some guilt story, you know, guilt, fear, shame, anxiety, fear, blah, blah. If you're constantly reacting to that, if you're taking the bait, so to speak, you're manifesting that. What is fed to you, right? But you're no longer doing this, and that's the victory march. You really manifested, or you really learned the lesson here. You're learning the lesson or learned the lesson. You not just learned it, you already learned it. There's the judgment card. Oh, yes, and underneath the judgment card is the devil, and underneath the devil is the 5 of Swords. Because the devil wants you to fight. The devil wants you to engage in a dirty fight. The narcissist, the devil, the antagonist, right, wants you to be afraid, to be ashamed, to be fearful, right? And in that, poisoning your energy. Because the devil knows that you're manifesting, you give it, your manifestation, a direction, with your mind, Queen of Swords energy, right? But you fuel it with your heart frequency. And if that heart frequency is all about guilt, fear, shame, you're manifesting that. And that is what you have understood or understanding right now. And I hope you freaking do. Leave me a comment if you know what I'm talking about. Maybe you've experienced this in your life. Maybe you're experiencing it now. That's the reading for you. Yeah, and the Tower is just no longer taking the bait, right? What no longer serves you is worrying about stuff. Okay, and again, you might be tested here with the outside position, 5 of Wands in the outside position clarified by the 5 of Swords. Somebody might Bring a gentle touch. That's dear spirit. Interesting. Somebody might try to trigger you. One last test, so to speak, right? Did you really get it? Trigger, trigger, trigger. Do you know that you cannot fight the lion? That you cannot jump and react to every trigger that is set, right? Every trigger that is, everybody's pushing you and you're reacting to it. That's not a powerful position. But if you do not fight the lion, but you tame it, you tame your own consciousness, your own subconsciousness, your own emotions. Why? Because you keep your eyes on the prize. And if someone has control over your emotions by triggering you into lower frequencies, that's narcissistic manipulation. But you woke up from that. You dealt with the devil. There's the devil underneath the Judgment card. 10 of Pentacles, by the way. Clarifier for your Judgment card. Bottom of the deck. Clarifier deck. Let's just read the Dear card. Number 18. It looks really good. Just don't take the bait. Bring a gentle touch. The time has come to be gentle and diplomatic when dealing with others. Hello. You're not engaging in any fights. You're not arguing. You're not explaining. You're not justifying. The time has come to be gentle and diplomatic. Keep your cool. Keep your frequency up, right? When dealing with others, you might have found yourself in a situation where negotiations are necessary in order to reach your goal. Be mindful of the words you choose. Do not worry. Be mindful of the words you choose. Do not fight the lion, whatever is trying to trigger you. You negotiate. You make your point. You state your truths, right? Dear Spirit reminds you that you have the ability to be sure-footed and confident while showing humility and respect for others. You will find that your capacity for calm and grounded communication is heightened at this time. Follow the way of Dear Spirit and you will do well. Gaining the respect for others, and finding common ground that is pleasing to you. Remember that understanding others and their needs will be more powerful at this time than putting your own first. If you do that, you will be rewarded tenfold. And I'm kind of a little disagreeing here. You should communicate what you need. You should say what you need. You should make your point. But you make your point in a non-confronting way, right? 5 of Wands, not 5 of Swords. You maintain your inner frequency. You keep it up. You communicate what you want. You communicate your boundaries. You speak your truth. Softly, but clearly. But you don't need to whisper. You just say what it is, right? But do not defend yourself. Do not justify yourself. You're worthy. You have a reasonable point, right? And then you communicate that. Okay, I think that's it. So. Guess that's all I got. If it resonates with you, share, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about it, how it relates to you, if it relates to you at all, hopefully. And if it does, share, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and see you soon. Namo Buddhaya, my friend. Ciao.